this is still hot, but even though it's still hot, it's definitely, as you can see, contracted. And it's contracted to the point where it comes out. And then we have this board, but it has gaps over here, as you can see. So it's not...
Wow, some of those are barely
right?
melted in there.
Barely melted. That
That's
said,
unbelievable.
this can be remelted because see this
And fill all the cracks with the
filling
shredded.
all the cracks, right? So it's not, when you don't use shredded, you don't get the perfect melt that you get there. So it'll probably brittleize, but I think what we should do is we should cut it with the jigsaw in half and put it back in the oven with shred and let the shred penetrate, and then we'll have a pretty good piece there. And then with the jigsaw we can make it into a puzzle piece that can go with other pieces. So that's the next trial, is to do that. It's interesting that the bottom didn't melt. It all melted from the top.
That middle.
And I thought because it was on a
On
pizza
the
stone, I thought that the bottom would be the part that would melt. And apparently that's not the hottest place. But apparently this metal tray kept it from melting.
Yeah, I would have thought there was some even heat coming up from the bottom,
Yeah.
but it's really the sides.
Yeah, only up here and down here did you get that good melt. So that's an interesting observation. Here, we're getting a nice melt, and you can see that if we were to, you can see how it's all kind of, it's lumpy plastic, which really needs a press to put it all together, because otherwise you don't get the evenness. It'll tend to bunch a little, and this is a little bit workable with these silicone gloves. It's a little bit workable to be able to put into sort of a mold shape, if you had the ability to. But it's still not completely bound when it's in like that.
I wonder how the bottom will look on this one.
Yeah, that's a good question. All right, so we're definitely learning. We'll come back with more after these brief messages.
Where is stop on this?
It's a little X up at the top.